What up, friends? It's Trainer Joe, and I'm here with today's Tabata. For today's Tabata, we will be doing pullovers as well as some hip thrusts. So let's take a seat on our answer, take our feet out, slide our body forward, support our head, our neck, our shoulders, lift our hips high, and let's move into pullovers. Inhale back, exhale over. Inhale back, exhale over. Reach back as far as possible, and then pull the weights toward the hips. Lifting the hips high, engaging the glutes, engaging the lower back, sucking the navel into the spine, getting some mobility through the shoulder joint, as well as improving the lats. Good. Set the weights down, and let's move into some hip thrusts. Releasing the lower back and getting some dynamic engagement through the glutes. Good. Picking the hips back up, moving back into our pullovers. The Tabata is 4 minutes. 20 seconds of activity, 10 seconds of rest. For today's activity, we will be doing pullovers. For today's rest, we will be doing hip thrusts. Right here, right now, inhaling back, exhaling over, increasing the range of motion as far as possible, and then very mindfully, making our way into our hip thrust. Inhale down, exhale up. Inhale down, exhale up. Last one, inhale down, grab your weights, exhale up, moving back into pullovers. Right here, right now, by holding our hips up, we're engaging our lower back, we're engaging our glutes, and we're improving our posterior chain. While in the meantime, we're building our lats and improving our rotator cuffs, finding the ability to multitask our time. Focusing on our breath helps bring us into a present moment. Good. Set the hips down, inhaling down, exhaling up, going at a tempo that's true, genuine, and authentic to you. For today's Tabata, last one, lifting them up, moving back into pullovers. And as we do these pullovers, let's just improve our awareness. Feeling our fingers wrapped around the weights, feeling our wrists, feeling our elbows, feeling our shoulder joint, and just appreciating the ligaments and tendons, bones and muscles that are going into this process, allowing our whole entire body to work together. Good. Very mindfully set the hips down, set the weights down, moving into some hip thrusts, and feel your ankle joint, feel your knee joint, feel your hip joint, and feel all of the movement through the spine as we lift our hips up, moving back into pullovers. Inhaling, reaching, exhaling, pulling. Inhaling, reaching, exhaling, pulling. Firing a neurological connection between the mind and the lat muscles. Keep it rolling. You got this. You're doing an incredible job. And then very mindfully, last one, inhale back, exhale over, set the weights down, moving into some hip thrusts. Inhaling down, exhaling up, finding appreciation in the mobility of the spine, the flexibility of the spine, and lifting those hips up, moving back into our pullovers. Inhale back, exhale over, focusing on squeezing those glutes tight, focusing on sucking the navel into the spine, focusing on our breath as we reach back and pull over, focusing on keeping our head and our neck in a neutral position, increasing that range of motion through our shoulders, doing an incredible job right here, right now. Set the hips down, set the weights down, moving back into some hip thrusts. Inhale down, exhale up, squeezing those glutes tight, firing up that lower back, sucking that navel into the spine, doing such a great job. Keep it going, pick the hips up, pick the weights up, moving back into our pullovers, reaching and contracting. Inhaling and expanding, exhaling and contracting. You got this. You're doing an incredible job. And just notice your brain able to send all these messages to your body to lift the hips higher, to move into the pullovers. Focusing on our breath, focusing on our movement. Set the weights down, set the hips down, moving into our hip thrusts. Doing an incredible job right here, right now. Good. Very mindfully lift the hips, lift the weights. Moving back into some pullovers. Inhaling back, exhaling over. Inhaling back, exhaling over, squeezing the glutes tight, sucking the navel into the spine, moving on our pullovers, feeling that range of motion through our shoulder joint, feeling the range of motion through our elbows, our wrists, squeezing our glutes up and tight, moving back into some hip thrusts, feeling the core engage, feeling the glutes engage, feeling the breath as our breath connects our mind and our body together. Good. Very mindfully set the hips down. Incredible job on today's Tabata. Stand up for greatness. Thank you so much for choosing to join me. And remember that I love you, love yourself, love each other, love everyone.